Hello everybody, this is Nora, and on today's video I am going to do a tutorial that was requested, and the design that was requested was, if you have not been to my bio page on my YouTube channel lately, and if you check out my banner, those are the nails that I am going to recreate today. They are my very first Geisha Japanese style nails. And let me go ahead and show you the picture. I'm trying to find it here on my phone. These are it right here. And yes, these go back to 2014. As you can tell, my nails were slightly, they were shaped differently, more oval. And wow, looking back at this picture, I cannot believe I did this on both hands. Yes, I did, because there is some freehand work in here, but luckily when I got the request, I went back, and you see the geisha here, those are little decals. Here they are. These were from a long time ago from Born Pretty store. Yes, from Born Pretty store. I had to think there for a minute. So, and as you can see now, the ones that I used for the original design, these came in different sizes. I used a slightly smaller size of the image. The ones that I'm left with are a little larger, and my nails, while they're about the same length, but they are narrower towards the tips. So I will have to work that out. Now you're looking at here the inspirational image, okay? This right here is not a web. That's the inside of the umbrella, as you can see it on her that she's holding right here. And then the writing, this that I have no idea what it says, I braved in, yeah, copying that. I actually did that freehand. Yeah, check it out. So I can't even remember how I did that. I don't know if I used, I don't remember what tool I used for that. But I am going to, and there's no way, being that there's a lot of freehand work in here, and you know how it is with freehand work, not two works or not two freehand designs are ever the same, even when made by the same artist. Okay, and then this right here is, this was one stroke flowers, which at the time I've never considered myself an expert on one stroke flowers. I don't practice them enough, but yeah, whichever way they come out, it's okay. Now, and then the backdrop here, the color inspiration came from her outfit. So as you can see, you know, that color came from the decals themselves. And so this was either, I believe, I don't think I sponged it. I think I'm going to use the bag method to create that backdrop. And then the colors, again, they came from her outfit. So I will show you the colors that I used in a minute. You don't have to, if you like to recreate this, just try to get as close to the colors as possible. And this was done using all regular polishes. And then some black and white paints for the one stroke flower. And for the writing, this time around, I am going to make things a little easier because I have a very fabulous stamping plate. Let me show you, from Pure Joy. This is a Japanese, let's see, what is this one called? Eco, the Eco 01A stamping plate. And I'm sorry it's dirty, I'm not going to be able to see it, but there is some Japanese writing in here, some symbols. See, so I am going to cheat this time around and grab some simple symbols from this plate and stamp them on my nails to get as close to this original design as possible. Let me go ahead and show you the colors that I chose. Okay, so here are the several colors. The base that I started out with is this one. It's called Unicorn by Sinful Colors. It's just if you have just any nude. So this one is kind of in the, yeah, just any nude. So it tends to be, it seems to have a yellow undertone for my base. And then all the other colors, like I said, they came from from the colors around the decals. So it's an orangey red. This one is called Tamsin from Zoya. The grayish for that dirty, rough look in there, it's called One Shade of Gray. Oh, just one. Okay, from Burial. The yellow is my this bright yellow. Well, it's called Green Apple Chew. Is a yellow. It does seem to have a very faint tint of green underneath, and that means it stains. Yes, it stains my nails. So I don't use it for a solid color. And then the green, this one, it's not a true green, and this is Alexa by Zoya. Then my favorite paints to, yes, I do have acrylic paints, but these paints by Wildflowers, believe it or not, they act like ink. Okay, so like anytime that you have to mix water with your acrylic paints to make them the right consistency for writing, for fine lines, even, yes, one stroke flowers, these come already mixed like that. They are already in that consistency. I've got these long time ago when she first originally came up with them, and there are other colors, but they're quite pricey. So I started out with my black and white, and I have them special just for special projects. So outside of that, I use my regular acrylics. And I am going to show you, let me look here on my phone. So it was interesting because this is not the person that requested the tutorial. It was somebody else. I thought it was Lilo. Lilo W here on YouTube. And not too soon after, or not too, yeah, soon after, not too far after that, I was tagged on this picture on Instagram. So this nail tag, this is Mermaid Nail Artist. Here's her name right here. She tagged me on this design that she made. She recreated the nails. Isn't that sweet of hers? And look at her. I mean, look how beautiful she did. Her work is 100% freehand, so kudos to you for doing that. 100% freehand, but she did a fabulous job, and I was so honored and having done this, and I appreciate you tagging me, so thank you. This is Mermaid Nails Artist on Instagram for doing that. I appreciate your support. So let me go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and start the tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, I am going to pause here for a minute and explain a little bit of what went around this part of the process right here. As you saw, I mean, and I did a little bit more dabbing off camera because it was easier for me as far as my hand placement. But I wanted you to see, so I started out because you don't want to bring in the color directly to the nail. So take some color with your plastic and then just dab along the plastic. And I'm working here on this is a sandwich bag. Dab it on the plastic before you bring it to the nail for less, so it's not, you don't saturate the color too much. And yeah, like I said, this is, I mean, while there's no wrongdoing on this base, to me, this is what gives the design a little bit more of authenticity. Because again, it's about, if you take a close look at these, it gives you a little bit, just a tiny bit of what the background might be like behind the geisha. I mean, there's just, it's very, very cloudy there. But and then the colors like the red, yellow, and the green, you know, they pop from her outfit. So that's what that's where I'm going to stop right here. This is the messiest part, and you saw how it really wasn't, there wasn't that much of a cleanup after. So I have already cleaned up around my cuticles. Now let me go ahead and move on with the rest of the tutorial. Alrighty, so here is the final result after I apply the top coat. What do you guys think? Beautiful, isn't it? Now I have to admit, and I do prefer my umbrella design on the original nails because obviously I did not work under a camera and I was able to take my time. I like the original better because I have finer lines, and yeah, I managed to do it for both hands. But nonetheless, everything else turned out beautiful. I hope you guys like it. Now unfortunately I cannot say that these decals are still available. I really do not know. And I'll try to, I think if this is still the item number, what is that? XF1316. You guys can attempt that. If not, I'm sorry. If I do find it, I'll link it below. And if you have questions about this, leave them below and I'll be happy to answer. I truly appreciate you guys, your requests. Anything that you would like me to do, recreate, even some of my old designs. If you look through my Instagram, I'll be happy to recreate for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and thank you for watching.